On today's episode, we're going to be covering week 2 of 4 on heat stress, hydration, and working outdoors. So stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. On week 2 of 4 of working outdoors, hydration, and heat stress, what we're going to be talking about is prevention techniques. These are by no means the end-all be-all, but they're going to be a great way for you to get started and avoid experiencing the heat stress and all the different things that go along with working in the heat. So the very first thing we want to talk about is keeping water close and actually drinking it. We talked about this briefly last week, but you want to make sure that it's water or some sort of electrolyte, preferably water, just because if you're drinking anything like a sports drink or soda, it is actually likely to dry you out better than it is to go through and provide the electrolytes that you need. So make sure that it's water or electrolytes that you drink. And again, make sure you drink it on a regular basis because once you actually get thirsty, it's kind of too late. So the second thing is you want to go through and make sure that you either step into the shade or get into a cool area whenever possible. We're not telling you by any means to go and hang out and not work, but if you have a chance to take a break or if you have a chance to work in an area that is cooler, make sure that you do that whenever possible. The third thing that we want to cover with you is watching each other's backs, looking out for your teammates. So you may see somebody that is starting to demonstrate either dizziness or headaches or excessive sweating, or maybe they're getting a little loopy in the way that they're speaking. Make sure that you watch out for people's backs because sometimes they may try to quote unquote work through it or power through it. And so you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that if you start to feel any of the warning signs that you actually let somebody know. And then the next thing is the number 4 is when it's hot, you want to try to avoid the most strenuous or heavy activities if you can. So as an example, in the late morning, early afternoon, that might be when the sun is absolutely at its highest, and it might be just absolutely sweltering in a certain area, especially outdoors, but inside a location as well. So if there's something that you can do in the early morning or later in the afternoon that's going to be less strenuous or less taxing on you, by all means, try to base the temperature on whatever the activity is. And if you can go through and do stuff that is less strenuous in the cool and vice versa, only work the less strenuous stuff in the heat, by all means do that. And last but certainly not least, build up to the heat. If you are somebody that's, say, coming back from vacation, or you're brand new, or maybe transferring from the office out into the outside or the shop, make sure that you don't just try to jump in and do stuff that's extremely hot right off the bat if you haven't done it before. So build up to the heat before you try to start jumping right into a extremely hot job. Make sure that you can take it and that you know the different things that go along with that job. Again, we said this at the beginning. We always say it. These are not the end-all, be-all tips, but they're going to be a great place for you to start. So until we talk to you next time, we'll be back with week 3 of 4 on this topic. But until we do that, we want you to have an absolutely great week. We want you to stay safe. And here is a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line Floor Tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic. And backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line Floor Tape, the only durable stripe.